Hello everybody, Steffi here from The Makers. How are you all? Are you chilling, hanging out somewhere like the bat, or just sitting delicately, perching on something to look lovely and delightful? Um, well, it's the time for the September boxes, not today, so don't go rushing off buying them because you will get August boxes if you're watching this live on the 30th of August. It's my sister's birthday, so already sent her happy birthday wishes. And so as of tomorrow, 1st of this, September, I want to say December all the time with September. It's probably because my brain's in Christmas. As of tomorrow, you can get the subscription boxes for September, which is our lovely fruit bat hanging here. The Sapphire Fairy. Sapphire is the gemstone of the birthday gemstone of September. And of course the surprise box, which is Indian Summer. If you're a first-time viewer, then you will know that we can't show you what's inside the surprise box. However, there are ways to look inside, and that is by going onto our Facebook group, the Makers Surprise Box Spoiler Group. However, we do swear you to secrecy so that you don't tell anybody what's in the box when I haven't recorded it yet, so it won't be there right now, but I will do this sometime today. It should appear in that group. And usually what happens on unboxing, I show you what's inside the box and what you can make. And then if you're a subscriber, especially for the Makers box, you will get a link to our to a private YouTube tutorial, and I will be showing you how to make the wings and the feet for this bat. And then if you are a fairy subscriber, or if you're not, you can come and join me to make the Sapphire Fairy, and that is coming up. Just looking at my board here, on the 13th of September, you can see how this lovely little fairy is made from beginning to end, and she's got some sparkly stones on the front of her dress and on her shoes there. But we'll go and have a look what's inside the fairy box. Maybe start with that today. Before I start that, I'm just going to say hello to some people here in the chat. So we've got Briella from the Czech, Karen, two Karens, hello, two Karens, Jane is there, Ashley is there, Vampire Venom, Electro Choke, wow, that sounds dangerous, Jennifer, Gemma, Diane, Rose, Marilyn, hello Marilyn from New Hampshire in the USA. We always love our friends from across the big pond, both sides that is. And we've got Diana there, and the little ponds from the top of Scotland to the islands of Scotland, anywhere off the island basically, and on the island. Carol is there, hello Carol, Christine, got Bridget from the other side of the pond, and Sonia is there, hello Sonia. Oh, happy birthday to your sister. I'm celebrating my wedding anniversary today. Great, good day to celebrate. Fiona is there, Lorna. Lorna is recovering from a great reenactment weekend. Wow. You have to send us some photos, Lorna. Gemma is there, and Anne. Yes, Ashley, her legs are very long. I think she's just got a very short skirt on, actually. They're not as long as you think they are. They're sort of average on the fairy, but she's got an incredibly short skirt. Mustn't hold the fairies by the head. Note to self. Right. Have I missed anybody? No. And of course, Alicia is at the other end. Good point, Alicia. It's your last chance, if you're watching this live on YouTube today, to get your August box. I think I'm just going to start again. I'm all over the place. Your August box, remember, it's the giant tiger moth and the collection of little fairies on a fairy circle. Okay, I'm going to go to the overhead camera, which I'm just going to give you a warning. It's all over the place. It's not pointing where it's meant to, so I'm just going to see what happens if I switch over onto it. So come on then. I knew it wasn't right. Here we go. I'm going to get it to go right now so that I can show you what's inside the fairy box. Here we go. Fairy boxes always with special sellotape. We have to close the boxes extra secure because there's usually so much in there that it pops open otherwise. And I never remember to open it up beforehand. So you have to watch me open a box. Sorry. And let's have a look what's inside. In all of our subscription boxes, especially the Maker's box and the Fairy box, we have a little newsletter in there, a beautiful fairy based on the Sapphire gemstone, which is often associated with royalty. The gem itself is said to bring good fortune and protection. Many use the stone to provide intuition, spiritual clarity, and also to shield from negative energies and to calm the mind. That's all the things I need. We have given this fairy a dress covered in rhinestones and delicate needle-felted blue wings. Her hair is made from our rummy fiber, which is great for its bright white color and silky smooth properties. There you go. There's a little sneaky preview for the Star Fairy, which is up next month, and she's really nice. I'm really liking her. I shouldn't really say that, but I love all my fairies. So, and of course, if you're a subscriber, you get Subs Club savings. That is actually quite a September Sub Club savings. So that takes a little bit of concentration to read that, and included in the Subs Club in the month of September, not just yet. Next tomorrow, as of the 1st, are all the wires, such as the flexible steel wire, which we use regularly for the fairies, aluminium wire reels, cotton covered copper wire reels, paper covered wire, etc. So all of our wires, including pipe cleaners, everything's in the sub club, which entitles you to 20% off. And of course you get the instructions. It always tells you on the front what you need, and then on the last page there's usually a template. This is quite a small template because you need it for the wings. And then let's have a look what's inside the box. Right, so we have got some beautiful, I'm going to open these up because the ones on the fairy, they're actually not the ones that are here. I just had to use what I had because the other stones hadn't arrived, but I specially ordered in for it. Let's have a look because they're, oh, there's another one. Come on, you can come out. There. Oh my goodness. Oh yes, we have got 31 days in August, not 30. I get completely confused because it's July is 31 and August is 31. It's the 2 months next to each other that have got 31 days. Anyway, can you see how this is sparkling? Can you imagine how nice that will look? I'm trying to turn them all the right way around. Some of them are showing their backs. Imagine how nice they will look on the fairy's dress or wherever you put them, maybe some in her hair. Beautiful colors, different sizes of these little rhinestones that you can use to decorate your little fairy. Oh, there's one more to turn around, and they're all turn around, and then I can stop obsessing. There we go. The full sparkle ready to look at. That's it. Right, they're going back in here again. Oh, I just want to look at them. I'm a bit of a magpie when it comes to sparkly things. So the fairy is made mostly from the shimmer, blue shimmer. So you get more sparkle. It is definitely fit for a royal. You get your water-soluble paper in there. You get your wire that you need for the fairy. Of course, the skin-coloured wool for the head, arms and legs. You also get in there the white rummy for the hair. And then you get this top to make her wings. And you get another blue. It's hard to tell, but she's got a little bit of a blue band around her waist. So that's another blue that you get. And look, she's got pixie feet, tiny little pixie feet with a little gemstone on top. So you can see the gemstones are twinkling here, but the ones that you're getting are slightly bigger, and I think they're actually a nicer blue. So that's it. And then there's the wings, nice wing shapes. So you can see she's perfect, absolutely perfect. And I'm sure yours will be equally perfect, if not more perfect, because that's what tends to happen. You also get a felting mat in there, and you get your felting needle. Ah, there it is in plain view to complete the project. So everything you need is in there. The only thing we never supply are things like glue, if you need a sewing needle or anything like that. And I'm going to pop this all back in here again, and it will come out again on the 13th of September when I'm going to do the fairy during the live stream, from beginning to end. Right, so that is the that's the Sapphire Fairy. We are on box number 30. Exciting. We've been doing them for 2.5 years now, so that's quite a long time. Lots of fairies, lots of fun on my part, and all the extra bits that I've designed in between that relate to fairies as well. So hopefully you will be joining either the subscription for the fairy if you're not already. With the fairies, you can also buy a one-off box. Now, I will also just say, if you come to any of our shows, and there will be plenty coming up as of actually this weekend. We've just decided to go to the Southern Wool Show in Newbury, directly by the racecourses. So if you haven't been, then it's really easy to find. The show opens at 10 in the morning on Saturday, and then on Sunday again from 10 till 4. And we then have the 18th, oh no, that we've just been at that one, 20th, 23rd and 24th and 25th, which is the Creative Craft Show in Exeter. So put that date in your diary if you're in the Southwest. And then staying in the Southwest, we're going to Shepton Mallet, the Royal Bath and West Showground, the 29th, 30th and of September and the 1st of October. That's with Craft for Crafters. Looking forward to that. On all of these shows, we will be running workshops and make and takes as well. Oh gosh, and then it's the knitting and stitching show, but I've written it in yellow, so I can't actually see it. But it's that weekend, the 6th, round about the 6th of October at Ali Pali in London. And then we're going to Glasgow. Yay, here we come, Scotland, here we come. In October 13th, 14th, 15th and 16th, we're back with the Creative Craft Show in Glasgow, running workshops and make and takes. Just keeping in, well, we're going into November now, November 3rd, 4th, 5th and 6th with the Creative Craft Show again at the NEC, so somewhere in the middle. And then the 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, that is a 5-day show in November in London at the Business Design Centre in Islington, and that is with the Country Living magazine people, so that will be their Christmas fair. Excited for that. It's just very beautiful. If you just want to go out for a day and just indulge in beautiful makes and sceneries and smells and food and come to us and workshops and all the rest of it, then that's the date for your diary. And then we're back with the knitting and stitching show 17th, 18th, 19th and 20th in Harrogate. And we're staying in Harrogate, not literally, but the next show is also in Harrogate, and that is the 1st, 2nd, 3rd and 4th of December with the Country Living magazine again. So that's our diary, and then I'm probably going to collapse in a heap and need at least a day off, at least one day off. If those of you who know me will know that I never take more than one day off. Anyway, we're not here to talk about me and my non-existent holidays. But we're here to talk now, maybe about the Maker's Box. So this is the bat. It is based on a. Are you ready for this? On the Peter's Dwarf Epauletted Fruit Bat. It's a cute bat. I needed to make a cute bat. I couldn't. I know you. Those of you who love bats, you love them all. But I needed to make a cute one. It was just one of those needs that I needed to fulfill, and so therefore you're making a cute one too. He's quite sweet. He's got sort of a little bit of a foxy face. He's got very delicate wings. They are needle felted, and if you've been following me on Facebook, you will know that I've torn my hair out over those wings. I think this is model number 4. The wings are to get them right, and I've worked it out, but I'm not going to tell you what I did, because what we are doing now is we're actually rewarding those who get our subscription box, and we keep it as a secret for a little bit. I'm so sorry, I feel so mean saying that, but those of you who are subscribing, you will get the tutorial of how to make the wings, and I share the secret with you as well. But you could just subscribe to the box. Oh yes, and the reason why I started talking about the shows, I've completely got distracted by giving you the rundown of the dates, is because if you come to any of those shows, we are letting you buy a one-off Maker's Box. So you don't need to subscribe. We hope you will afterwards. But for those of you who are coming to the show and you just want to try it out, so in September, that would be the 2 shows that I mentioned. One in Exeter, and the one at the Bath and West Showground. And you can buy just a one-off bat box, a bat box. Let's have a look inside the maker's box. Here we go. That's the box. We are on number 64. Goodness gracious, that is quite a lot of boxes that have been overviewed. There we go. Right, let's have a look inside. There is a surprise in there as well. So if I'm spoiling it for you now, I do apologize. But because we're heading very, very rapidly and fast towards, no, I'm not going to say Christmas, towards Halloween, we've got a little extra surprise in there for you. But let's have a look at the at our regular monthly newsletter this month. So I'm going to show you this little fellow. I haven't got his little lantern with me, but I will show you him. So we've got a bat mouse, which you can make from our special edition mouse kit. And incidentally, in German, a bat is called Fledermaus. Fledermaus, and Fleder stands for flutter. So it's a flutter mouse. So it's basically a mouse with wings, which if you look very closely, they're kind of, you know, you get it where the Germans are getting the words from. It's a flutter mouse. I have no idea where the word bat comes from in the English language. Should be looking that up, I suppose. But that is definitely something that's new. What's also new is our gingerbread wool mix. I haven't got it with me. I should have brought it really, because it's got amazing colours in there to make well, gingerbread related items, I suppose, including the little wool sprinkles, and you get a biscuit cutter with it as well. We are so busy packing our advent calendars, you wouldn't believe it, and they are looking fabulous. We've added new color bags to it, and they are bigger as well. So we've increased the price, but we're giving you more as well. And of course, we have a whole list of YouTube and Facebook tutorials. And on the back, this time, we're going completely off the piste. No felting, but we're using felt. You can make a felt parrot, and everybody knows that September is the, on the 19th of September, I should know it very well, I'll tell you why, is Talk Like a Parrot Day. So, no, it's not Talk Like a Parrot Day. Nobody talks like a parrot. It's Talk Like a Pirate Day. It reminded us of a parrot, however. So that is why you're making a parrot. So you can talk like a pirate with a parrot, I think. Okay, I've got to stop talking. I'm getting it all wrong. Let's have a look inside. So this box includes everything you need to make a cute fruit bat with delicate wings. These are made with a brand new technique that helps you achieve that extra thin see-through appearance. We have based this bat on the Peter's dwarf epauletted fruit bat, as we love his friendly appearance, fuzzy brown fur and big eyes. We love to see what everyone makes, so please don't forget to share on our Facebook group, Everyone a Maker. Absolutely. And as always, we do have a competition or a giveaway. Share your pictures there of what you've made from any of our sub boxes, and you can win yourself a prize. But we don't usually start that until sort of the first week in the month, because we're allowing people from the previous months to catch up, especially for those who don't get their boxes quite late. And then we have got coming up a reindeer, and I'm just going to give you an idea of how big the reindeer is. It's big. It's that big, maybe that big. That's the length of it, okay? And so it's going to be quite a stately reindeer in the October box. But what's more exciting is that we're actually, or I should say I think I'm getting a bit of a theme here going. So some of you might have seen, sorry, we haven't looked inside the maker's box yet, but I'm just going to show you something else. Some of you might have seen this very handsome or charming, oh gosh, she's knocked the fairy off the perch. Don't do that. Little lady, well, not so little lady, but she is the one version that you can make from the new kit, which is the festive tomte. And I can't wait to see her next to the reindeer, and maybe with her very handsome boyfriend or partner or whatever you want to call it, brother or whatever. But she's going to, the kit will make either her or the handsome male version of her, and doesn't have to be handsome, he can also be ugly. beauty is in the eye of the beholder, so you choose. But she has got this beautiful needle felted dress with a little bit of Scandi detail on it, with stripy legs, and you make everything yourself. And the best thing is, watch this. You're going to behave yourself. She can actually stand. She stands by herself. She can wave. She's got posable arms and legs, obviously. And in fact, the hat comes off. Does it get any better? There we go. So if she gets a bit hot, if she needs her ears warming up, you could make her so that she could have her hat on and off, however you want to do this. Anyway, this is the kit that's coming very soon this month. And why am I talking about this now? Oh yes, that's right. It had to do with reindeer. But there you go. That's and also what I wanted to ask is, would anybody want to do? Look, she's like, would anybody want to do her with me as a Zoom? Let me know, because we are planning to do more Zoom workshops similar to what we're doing tonight when we're starting to do the puffin. So just maybe let me know. You know how to get hold of us. Pop it here in the comments as well. If you want to do a Zoom with her, we'll put it on for you. And that's one way of, and that goes for our that goes especially for our friends abroad, because you will be paying for the Zoom and you will get the kit for free. That's the plan. Right, I'm just going to put her down here. She can go have a little sleep, because I haven't looked inside this box yet. Sorry, I'm dragging this out, but there's nothing like building up a bit of a tension. Okay, so we looked at that. Instructions as usual. This is a big set of instructions because it's very detailed. Lots of templates in there as well, to make sure that you're getting this right, and then of course step-by-step instructions from beginning to end. Oh, did you see it? This is, let's turn this around for 1 minute. So these are the materials that you need to make the bat. It's all quite browny colors. You've got our hair brown in here. You've got the camel mix in there. You've got a beautiful wool top, that's for the wings. Then you've got a bit of flesh pink and some white. You also get in there quite a selection of wires, especially this one's a new one. This one is a brown paper covered wire. That's a new one in our assortment, and we will be listing this at some point too, when we've got a minute. But for now, it's exclusive to the subscription box. You also get in there 2 glue-in eyes. These are actually amber eyes. And because we needed to fill this box up a little bit more, you get in there, ta-ta-ta-ta, extras to make a ghost. So you get in there white wool and pipe cleaners to make a ghost, and that ghost is as a tutorial on YouTube. So you can you will have to use a tiny bit of the black wool from the main stash here, but that's it. That's just for the eyes and the mouth. And so you can make yourself a ghost for Halloween. Why ever not? Go with the bat if you want to make a spooky setting. But that's what is in the bat box this month. But I think you'll love the bat. You'll love it because you're learning lots of new techniques. And of course, we're there to support you. Because if you don't know this yet, Alicia, I'm sure you know this, but Alicia does Zoom supports throughout the month, and she's starting with a Gabenstap, which is at 3:30 on the 4th of September, so quite soon. It's actually this Sunday coming, and that's basically usually what she does is she looks at well, whatever you're working on. Let's have a chat and stab together, and maybe get a bit of help if need be. And then the fruit bat Zoom along is on 3 p.m. on Sunday the 18th of September. Now, if you haven't got the box and you really want to find out what is it all about, you want to see how complicated the projects are, then you can join too. You don't have to be a subscriber. You can also just join to see what happens. And then the surprise box Zoom along is on 3 p.m. is at 3 p.m. on Sunday the 25th of September. And we haven't talked about the surprise box yet, but we will do in a moment. But this is just to generate generate ideas, maybe give you ideas. Alicia usually has her thinking cap on and tries to think of some of the things that you could be making from the materials in the box, because there are no instructions. This is not specific projects. This is just exciting fibers, especially if you like a surprise. You love that box in particular. So let's have a look at that box. I'm having a look at that box. You just have to hear me talk about it. Okay, so in the surprise box, instead of getting a newsletter, I mean, you get the newsletter anyway, but what you mainly get is a write-up about what's inside. And it is a very generously filled box, usually right up to the top. We fit as much in as we can. And there are some delightful colors in there. Well, the theme is Indian summer, so you probably get a rough idea of what this might be. It's not always felting wool. Sometimes there is sort of something else in there that might inspire you to have a little play, and this box is no different. So I'm not going to talk about it anymore, because I'm going to do a little video after this and post it on the surprise spoiler group on Facebook. So it's the surprise box. It's number 42, and it's Indian summer in September. Let's hope we get one, because it's the first time I've had to put a cardigan on today. I'm still refusing to put my feet back into socks. They're still there, but it's definitely getting chilly out there. So yeah, I don't know if you found the chill creeping in, but it's not as warm anymore, and it's darker as well. Bridget, you'll be in the opposite fortunate position that everything's now getting summery, or at least springy. Right, let's have a quick look who else has joined us. There's quite a few of you watching, so give us the thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to our channel, then head over and do that. It doesn't cost anything. You just get notifications when we're live, and of course most of the time we'll give you information that enhances your needle felting or doll making, or just a bit of fun, bit of banter, bit of fun. We all need it. It's yeah, there's all kinds of stuff happens all the time. I don't know about you, but I've had a day today. I've just literally spent every minute. Oh, I've got to fluff it up my nose. That happens quite often. I've spent every minute that I had available to stuff my face. As soon as the weather turns, I'm like, oh my goodness, I need to start building up those extra layers again, just to be safe in case we run out of food, which of course we never do. Anyway, let's just check in with, I've got a couple of things I need to tell you about, but we can't point you anywhere yet. First of all, we are going to do another Liver Trust, British Liver Trust fundraiser, and that is happening on the 20th of October, and hopefully in the next 2 to 3 weeks you will be able to buy the kit to craft along. The bear comes in 2 colorways. It's either red or green, and it's the shimmer wool that you will be using, and they're really super cute. They're actually bear baubles, so you can hang them on your Christmas tree and maybe gift them for somebody. But in any case, just by buying the kit, you're already doing an amazing great thing for the British Liver Trust. And then, of course, on the 26th of November, so do write this in your diary, we are working again with the Cats Protection under their Craft for Cats banner, and we're making an angel cat. So no, we're making a cat angel. I get this wrong. It's a cat angel. Anyway, it's a cat that looks like an angel, and it's a tree topper, and it's quite big. That big. Yeah, about that big, sits on top of a tree or wherever you want to place her. I think if you had a couple on either side of the mantelpiece, that would look really nice too. So that's happening on the 26th of November, and I can't wait for it. I can't wait for it. But usually they don't open up to sell the kits before 6 weeks before the event. And right now they've got an amazing project on, which is with our friends from the Arty Crafty company, and it's block printing. So if you like cats and you want to make a super cute tea towel with block prints that are hand carved and that last you forever, then do find, if you just type in Craft for Cats, it will come up as the Cats Protection website, but they have their own space now, and you can see exactly what I'm talking about. So do get, for now, get your printing kit first, and then head over later on in October to get your cat angel kit from the makers. Right, that's what I needed to say. I've also got a couple of other things to say. So the next live streams coming up starting next week Tuesday is the Apple Child. That is another project from the Making Simple Needlefelds book. Then, as I told you, on the 13th of September we've got the Sapphire Fairy, and then we have got a rewind of a pumpkin tutorial. If you remember, last year we did pumpkins, and that's going to be a repeat of that particular one. And all of our live streams take place at 1 p.m. British Summer Time, and they get repeated at 7 p.m. British Summer Time on Facebook. However, when the clocks are changing, it's usually towards the end of October, then it will be GMT again, just giving you the heads up. So make sure that you, if you're not watching in the UK, that you are not getting caught out by the time zone difference. And then the only other thing I wanted to tell you is that we still have got spaces of the Lion Masterclass. Now, preferably on the second weekend, the 17th and the 18th, between 10 and 4:30. You've all probably seen the lion that I've had here with me. He is somewhere here. Just can't remember where I put him. He's probably too far away for me to grab him. Or is he? Yeah, too far away for me to grab him. But do think about it. If you want to join us, just drop us an email, info@themakers.co.uk, info@themakers with double S. I mean, info, that is. I mean, at makers, that is. There's no S in info. So do get in touch with us. We can help you find local accommodation, and refreshments and lunch is provided, and as are all the materials and tools that you need to make the lion. And you get to come to our headquarters, which could potentially be detrimental to your wallet, but it could also be great fun. So, is that all there is? Remember to tell us what Zooms you might want me to do, especially if you're interested in making our little tomte girl, then I'll be more than happy to oblige. And I think that's all. Have I forgotten anything? Let's just have a quick look. Next live streams, done that, done the Zooms. Next sub boxes, I can tell you what they are. I've already said it. It's the reindeer and the star fairy. So if you need to think ahead, then that's what is happening. Oh yes, winter retreat. Let's talk about the winter retreat just for a little more. So we've just been, it's only, oh my goodness, I can't believe it was only July that we had our summer retreat in the same venue, and we made these large posable figures. They were sort of 1/2 meter tall, where we're making large mysterious, mythical, fantasy horses, however you want to look at it, and we do have spaces available. It is on a shared room basis, but the rooms are laid out so you don't even need to see each other most of the time, especially when you're asleep because you've got your eyes closed. But in general, the rooms are very basic. I will be honest, but then you spend very little time in there because you'll be stabbing the needle into all this lovely wool to make your own design horse. Of course, there will be people here supporting you, including myself, and you will be fed, watered, warmed, talked to, bombarded with fluff and friendship and lots of laughter and love. I think that's probably people generally stay friends for life. We've had some beautiful reviews, and they keep coming like that. So again, info@themakers with 2s.co.uk. If you need more information, or if you want to book a place, then get in touch. It's a perfect gift to you, maybe from yourself, or maybe from somebody leading up to Christmas. You know, when people say, oh, what do you want for Christmas, Mom? And you think, oh, what do I want for Christmas? Don't know. There you go. Now you do know. Just put it on your wish list. People can chip in together, or maybe one generous person will buy it for you just because they love you. There you go. That's as easy as that to come to this retreat. And I think that's all from myself today. It seems awfully short, but I'm going to record the contents of the surprise box next, and also how to make the feet and the wings of the bat. So take care, everybody. I think this video might be reported. No, it's not going to be reported. Repeated. See, I'm having trouble with words today. Repeated on Thursday evening at 7 p.m. But there won't be anybody there. I mean, of course there will be people there watching, but Alicia won't be there. That's what I'm trying to say. So if you want to watch it again, or if you want to tell somebody about it, oh, watch what's in the subscription box, then please do so. And come on, guys. Not tomorrow, but the day after. Tomorrow is Wednesday. On Thursday, you can sign up for the bat box if you haven't got it yet, or the Sapphire Fairy. Well, in fact, the Sapphire Fairy, you can just get a one-off. That's it. Done. Take care, everybody, and remember, the Halloween mouse is ready. He's lost his jack-o'-lantern. I think he needs a new one before it's time to go out and about with it. I love him because he looks slightly terrified, and I think it's just the sort of thing how you imagine when little children go out on Halloween and they're dressed up, and they're I mean, my children will still say, oh, I remember going to this house and this is what this mouse looks like, these big eyes, a slightly terrified look. But I'm sure that you will look after him because he's absolutely adorable. Right, that's it all from me. I'm just going to hang this bat up again there, and I'll leave you to it now. Take care, everybody. Lots of love. Bye.